It always starts the same way. The day is over, everything is quiet, the world slows down. You finally sit down, relax, maybe watch something on your phone or TV, and then it happens, that familiar feeling, a craving. Not hunger exactly, but a strong urge to eat something, something sweet, something salty, something just a little snack. And at first, you ignore it. You're not even hungry, you tell yourself. But the feeling doesn't go away. It gets stronger. And before you know it, you're standing in the kitchen, looking for something, anything. Cookies, biscuits, leftovers, chips, chocolate, just something to satisfy that urge. And even if you tell yourself just a small bite, it rarely stops there. Because late night cravings are not just about food, they are about patterns. And your brain has learned something over time. Night equals reward time. Now let's understand what's really happening. During the day, you are distracted, busy, focused. But at night, your mind finally slows down. And when stimulation drops, your brain looks for comfort. And food becomes the easiest source of comfort, especially foods that are sugary, salty, high in fat, because they activate reward pathways in the brain. Dopamine, pleasure response, temporary relief. But here's the problem. That relief doesn't last. So the cycle repeats. Craving, eating, temporary satisfaction, craving again. Now here's what most people try. Willpower. Don't eat. Control yourself. Stop thinking about food. But willpower alone doesn't fix the root cause, because cravings are often triggered by habit loops, not real hunger. Now here's the simple trick that actually helps break this cycle. It sounds almost too simple, but it works because it interrupts the pattern. The one simple trick: brush your teeth immediately after dinner. Now let's understand why this works. Because this is not just about oral hygiene, it's about signaling your brain. When you brush your teeth, something powerful happens. Your brain receives a closure signal. It associates clean mouth equals eating is finished. And this reduces the desire to eat again, especially sweet or heavy foods. Now let's break it deeper. Minty toothpaste also plays a role. It changes taste perception. So even if you crave something, it feels less appealing. Now here's what happens over time. The habit loop starts to weaken. Night snacking becomes less automatic, and cravings lose intensity. Not instantly, but gradually. Now let's be honest. This trick does not delete cravings forever, but it breaks the automatic response. And that is the key. Because most late-night eating is not conscious. It is automatic. Now let's add something important. If you still feel hungry after dinner, that is different from craving. Real hunger feels slow, stable, physical. Cravings feel sudden, emotional, specific. So the trick helps interrupt emotional eating. Now let's talk about why nights are hardest. At night, stress levels drop, willpower is lower, fatigue increases, emotions are stronger. So your brain seeks quick comfort, and food is the fastest option. Now let's make this practical. If you want to reduce late-night cravings, try combining brushing teeth after dinner, eating enough protein during the day, drinking water in the evening, avoiding ultra-processed snacks at home, because environment matters. Now let's zoom out. You are not weak for having cravings. Your brain is simply responding to patterns, and patterns can be changed. Now here's the most important lesson. You don't stop cravings by fighting them. You stop them by changing the signals that create them. And sometimes the simplest signal is brushing your teeth, because it tells your brain eating time is over. And once that message is clear, the urge starts to fade. Now imagine this. No more standing in the kitchen at midnight. No more mindless snacking. No more regret afterward. Just control, not through force, but through habit design. Now let's close. Late night cravings are not random. They are learned behavior. And learned behavior can be unlearned with small, consistent actions. And sometimes the simplest habits create the biggest changes.